I'm so impressed about the media to have held on to this reportage on Amotekun and what it portends for our country. In a country where everybody's to be killed at any moment. So we decided we have to protect ourselves. And the Southwest governors, kudos to them, that they came up with this Amotekun outfit to protect their territorial integrity, their region as a whole. I hope other people like the Southeast, the Middle Belt, and all others will have their own, because the Northern area had theirs. So in a situation like this, the media has shown that the reporter has shown to us that even the media realizes that it is a national issue that we all should be able to protect ourselves. Security, first of all, starts from the individual before we go to listen. Since we have a government that is not prepared to secure us, the first job of the government is protection of life and property, and now we have a government of Buhari that does not protect citizens. So I'm not talking with the right thing that have come on stage.
Still along that train of thought, one would have expected that the federal government would be glad that the regions and the states, as it were, came up with this noble idea to assist, as it were, the federal government to secure, because the focus on it is internal security. It's not territorial integrity of the nation. I mean, why do you think the federal government is so the way they are reacting to it?
And you find out that the federal government, I will say it's the way it is, they have failed in their primary responsibility of securing their citizens. And because the failure is so obvious, and the states within the Southwest considered that the lives and properties of their citizens over there should be protected, and they did something. It's a kind of humiliation on the federal government, having seen themselves as a failure, having seen the security apparatus of the central government as a complete failure, because the way people are being killed, the way properties are being spoiled on daily basis, it doesn't spell that this irresponsible government that has the welfare of its citizens at heart.
Okay, still on the issue of Amotekun, from Saturday 25th of January from the Sunday paper, the headline states, Amotekun promotes Southwest, Southeast, South secession plans. Other states not Tanko Yakasai, I mean.
Tanko Yakasai and
imagine this headline.
And Mohammed. They are just what's the other one?
They tend to see
so if they see some other people like us, they find the that we want the Southeast governors to follow suit instantly and immediately to make sure that we have our own security outfit. The Middle Belt should also have their own security outfit, because we can no longer be protected. In other times, this government should have resigned. That's the way to do it. And if they don't want to resign, the Senate and the House should start the impeachment process immediately.
But the resignation is not a common practice in among African.
No, we have to start it with this government. Listen, we need. Lawan is just sitting the dog there. What we should do is they should start the impeachment process immediately for this government to leave. That's the way to run the country.
I think that any government that is afraid of secession should do the right thing. The number one right thing as it stands right now is the security of lives and properties. Then there is still need for restructuring. But because some certain parts of the country are gaining undue advantage over the others, that is why they say there must be federal government. And we are not practicing through federalism. All what is being done is that the North is a kind of parasite on the South. And as a result of this, they really want to do anything right other than to say, we have the power. If you come to the security apparatus, you are talking of the North. If you are talking of presidency, you are talking of the North. Ownership of the oil wells, oil blocks, you are talking of North. And insofar as
but that is not in the right and in the
these are some of
in the interest of national unity.
Of course.
Recently, former President Olusegun Obasanjo made a categorical statement that look, when you look at the appointments by this government, that it has just been dominated by a section that marks the origin of the president. And you're talking about unity. Why wouldn't the rest of the nation, the ethnic personalities that make up the nation, be agreed, feel left out and let out in the so-called national, so-called one Nigeria, there was no attempt to try to balance appointments as it were.
You see, we have a leader that, if you look at his antecedents over the years, no matter whatever you say, no matter whatever we are saying, he doesn't know to do that.
But Nigerians elected him, yes.
He was not elected. I disagree that Nigerians elected him. I'm one of those who have always said that election was rigged, manipulated, and it was not. It was used by military fiat. The military were killing people all over.
INEC says the man won election, and INEC is the electoral umpire. INEC manipulated the election.
Takes order from the presidency.
It's a manipulated
assignment he was given. That was what was
in his conscience. He knows he never won election.
So then, if that is the allegation, then it is a critical situation for this country.
It is a critical situation.
Where elections, because the aim has been for free, fair, credible elections.
Look,
now we have an electoral umpire that the Nigerians don't seem to
trust him.
Trust. Yeah. It's a talking point.
Yes, it is.
Another discussion. Really. Okay, we need to move on, gentlemen. Still from the Daily Sun, the one blows hot on Ojukwu Biafra says Iken's excuse Arab nonsense. This is still from the Daily Sun, was published by the Daily Sun. I would think that the dead should be allowed to rest in peace.
No, I think the one.
That's what I think.
I think the one is just trying to because Ojukwu is not the longer here. Who will have a response for? There are some of us who will respond to him. The one, if anything that happened that led to the war, the one should be held responsible for that war. And the source of people that were killed in that war will haunt him all his life because he has been the one that caused this problem we are having. If the one has accepted the Abuja Accord, we will have not gone to war in Nigeria. He signed for it. He signed it. He accepted it. Now when he came back to Lagos, he remained. It was that relation of everything that led to the war.
And the war, the fallout of the war appears still the nation.
Sometimes I see the world as somebody being confused at certain stages in life. Because one, the blood of innocent Igbo people that he murdered in millions will continue to haunt him. Number two, if you go through that report of his or the interview, you find out that he's alleging that Ojukwu was afraid of maybe insecurity of his life, and as a result he boycotted certain of the meetings. And he was asking, after all, anything could have happened. So why did he himself not abide by the resolutions of the accord of the Apollo conference? So and I look at him after the civil war, his no victor, no vanquish statement, then again his Nigeria praise. I should feel that he should call Nigerians to pray for him because the blood of innocent Igbo people are haunting his soul. Therefore, he needs prayers from us.
Thank you, gentlemen. You see what certain headlines the kind of emotions it can generate when we throw them up. And looking at this headline, many will be like, why is it that we are still talking about the dead man? The man has died, Ojukwu has died. So why don't you just let some of these things be instead of coming to talk about what the dead man did or did not do, as the case may be. Okay, moving on. From the Daily Sun, 21 killed, 195 injured in Bayelsa election violence. This is a report. As many as 21 officially were killed. Why?
You see, that's what I'm talking about. That the election of 2019 was a election. It started in the presidential election.
The election is one of the staggered elections.
Yes, it started in the presidential election. Was happening in the Niger Delta where people were killed and all that. Ballot boxes were snatched. It came up, so you cannot have said we won an election. It happened in Kano. Remember what happened in Kano? Where people were killed during that presidential election. So now when we even won finally by hook or crook it has been made that is won an election. The one we are to do the sky election of Bayelsa and Kogi. You saw what a governor that did not pay salary over for something months, and the people were disenchanted and no one prepared to work having. He came with helicopters and everything, and we are shooting people and murdered people, burnt people's houses and killed a man in the house. And then a president that says he has integrity says it was a credible election. How can you say such a thing?
And it couldn't have been a credible election, not with the reports that international community couldn't have been.
So it's annoying.
This number is worrisome. Worrisome.
See, in Nigeria it doesn't matter. To our president, this number is not up to the number that he can hear and become moved. Insofar as his party won in that state, even if 2,000 died, so far as APC got the election, kudos. So, and that tells you...
Has this not become the culture of the average politician in Nigeria? When it is going so well for him, it is
when that person can die.
A gentleman, being very objective about this situation, has this not become the average mindset?
And people, I agree, if you are saying the average mindset of the average Nigerian politician, so the man should stop parading as a man of integrity. Because the man of integrity is not allowed to see people's blood being shed.
Okay, gentlemen, we need to move on. From the Telegraph, CBN cautions government on 26.215 trillion public debt. Gentlemen, this is huge.
You remember that during Obasanjo, the debt keeps increasing by the day. During Obasanjo's administration, Nigeria's foreign debt zeroed down. And we know the much that the Jonathan administration incurred. But within 4 years plus of the administration of General Buhari, retired, you see that the order of the day is the debt profile keeps increasing by the day. With nearly 30 trillion naira external debt, Nigeria is still hungry for $30 billion loan. And you ask me, what type of legacy does this man want to leave for Nigerians? What type of future does he want to build for the generations yet unborn? What does he have in his mind as the place where the people that have not been born, where will they keep this man? Are we just going to say once, two-time president and head of state of Nigeria who achieved what for us?
Nothing.
Just as we mentioned Azikiwe for his achievements. What are we going to remember Buhari for?
Okay. From the nation, gentlemen, Obiano begins payment of 30,000 naira minimum wage.
Kudos to him.
That's good news.
Yes.
It's good enough.
I think the other governors and
but there's still an aspect to it. You see that the payment of 30,000 naira minimum wage has all the time been an issue. But the issue, another issue is this: let the civil servants themselves justify their receiving the 30,000 naira.
Because more effort.
Yes, by putting more effort. Ministries, you find out that somebody receiving 30,000 naira is not making an input of up to 3,000 naira per month.
Some cases they hardly come to work.
Yes, and you find out that some of the reasons that the states are not able to pay is because these top civil servants have names, fictitious names that they receive their salaries. The ghost workers. So they should help the state governors to be able to pay, because 1/4 of these salaries go to the pockets of top civil servants.
Talking about the ghost workers, one of the governors from the southeast made a statement that look, by the time we clean our house and make sure we weed out the ghost workers from our list, we will send security men to go to the cemeteries to ensure that goods from the cemeteries don't come into the issue of goods to car has been a major drawback in our system. Still from the nation, Lassa fever, panic as a day, don't you record 179 fresh cases, gentlemen. This matter is escalating. Let's not forget about the coronavirus
that is coming up
in Asia.
So the question is, what is the government, what is this administration doing, this regime doing over making sure that Lassa fever is tackled?
It's not just about the regime at the top. Now, the headline talks about Edo. Yes, then you begin to ask yourself from the states. Well, no, and this is what the local government system should actually come in because it originates from a certain locality. Yes. Now you go to the local government, you hardly hear the state, and here and I are sitting down here calling one the man in Abuja. No, they want to do. No, it's not what it's going to be. The Minister of Health, you saw what happened when the Ebola crisis came. We had a government that realizes the importance of health for Nigerians. And they tackled it instantly. But the Ebola balance was coming in from a foreign country. This there
is something to it. So that this Lassa fever is inborn in Nigeria.
If you are allowed to speak, that's not like this. What a terrible thing for us to get.
Now, for over 40 years, this Lassa fever has been in Nigeria. There's no federal laboratory. There's no state.
There's one in Edo, but it's not far off.
And how many of them in Nigeria? And in the states, how many of them to talk about?
So in other words, reacting to our management. Not reacting.
Local government. Do we have local governments in Nigeria? Local government areas, are they not...
and there are health officers, supposed to be health officers at the local government level of the tackle this situation.
That's the ideal thing, but the wrong thing is in place where governments are
pocketed the local governments. Issues like Lassa fever can, break out and escalate.
Yes.
Of course.
When it should be managed and
then it can exterminate a whole community. It can exterminate a whole community. But the other thing is, it is usual for our president to always go out medical tourism. But today, both in America, in England, in Asia, Saudi Arabia, there is this corona. Suppose we go out there, those of them, and pick up coronavirus and start distributing. Listen to that.
Okay. Going to Sunday 26th January from the Telegraph. Without electronic voting, 2023 will be war, says Shegun Ashoba, gentleman, former governor of the States.
The fact remains, this electronic voting was one of the arguments the last Senate in their bill.
And let's not forget that it was the PDP under Jonathan that went to court and said, candidates, you don't have to conduct elections necessarily and proportionally with candidates. And they got that court injunction. Let's not forget that.
Right. But then, the Assembly said the new electoral bill,
electoral act
signed this thing so that these things will be formalized and all that. The president reneged. So we're not going to sign. But we wanted this manipulation, rigging and all that.
Let's be very broad about this argument. Is it not fair to say that our electoral system, our electoral act, our electoral laws are still not clear?
They are not clear.
They are not.
Allowing all kinds of loopholes.
Yes.
Creating the kind of situation we see where the Supreme Court is now declaring a result that even the figure given cannot tally with what is on law.
Yes.
Is it not arising from the electoral laws being, as it were,
being manipulated by the government in power and for its own benefit?
The issue here is we should know the right thing and do the right thing. Knowing the right thing is different from doing the right thing. If we know now that the right thing should be electronic voting, and somebody who just wants to be there says, I have the power, I have the might, I am in control of the security, it has to go this way. And because you have a rubber stamp Senate, and the National Assembly is just rubber stamp, and appendage of the presidency. Whatever the president wants, he gets. That is why the National Assembly cannot stamp its feet on the ground and say, the law says this way. This is what the Electoral Act has said. Therefore, let's implement that. Let's implement what the law has said. They will say, personal interest one. So that is why. Probably party interest. That is why we are looking at everything.
Okay, I mean, there's so much. You can see, there is no country where killers walk freely like Nigeria, Bishop Kuka.
It was getting dangerous.
And there has been a voice.
The Boko Haram, when we captured the Boko Haram boys, the next thing you say, they have been released. Or they are now, after they say they put them somewhere, they send them to go and join our Nigerian. Why is that? The Fulani herdsmen go about with their AK-47. None of them has ever been prosecuted. In all the states, whenever you capture them, the next time you see them by order from above, they are released. And nobody bothers. So we have the commander-in-chief who is for the Nigerian army, and the commander-in-chief who is also for the Boko Haram and the Fulani herdsmen. And that's what is happening.
Okay. Well, Bishop Kuka has said what he said. If your countries are listening, we think that such men will be seriously.
Bishop Hassan Kuka has usually been the man of our voices. And he knows the truth. Just as so many other Nigerians know the truth. But the problem is, the killers themselves are in power. That is why their cohorts are always free as the air to move wherever they want to go, kill as many as they want per day or per week, and they are free. That is the Nigerian situation.
Okay. From the very sun, still of Sunday, 2023 presidents indeed were using wrong approach.
Why does Akubio think Ndigo are using wrong approach? Is he using the right approach himself? If he has a better approach, let him speak up. One thing with some of these our Igbo chieftains is because it's that they want to, they like this PhD, pull him down syndrome. That is what thrives in most communities in Igbo. If you can come out and tell us your strategies for the Igbo people to get the presidency, come up. Not to criticize and continue. There is constructive criticism and there is a destructive one. So you find out that all what they use is destructive criticism. Apparently, for his voice to be heard for a particular contract he is eyeing at Abuja.
Well, that's why I should come in. So at times you find out that some of them, what they are doing is that they are lackeys of the North. They are being used in order to start bringing the kind of sentiment that will divide us more, so that the North will now choose who they will pick from Igbo land. It is we who will choose and say, this is our candidate, and we now go about and take them around to other ethnic nationalities and say, this is our candidate.
In other words, whatever is the right approach should be discussed in-house, not on the pages of the Thank you so much, gentlemen. From the nation still ascending before we go, Lassa fever claims 29 lives in 11 states. You see that matter is escalating.
So if you look at this thing, it is underreported. You don't know the number of people that already have the symptoms, those that their own has already escalated into Lassa fever.
Okay, going to Monday 27th of January from Telegraph. Imo, PDP, Indian approach Supreme Court, seek judgments review.
I think that it is right that the Supreme Court should recuse themselves from that judgment. That is the only way they can bring unity and bring a purpose among, so that people will answer that appellate court is believing in justice, in truth. Because from what Justice Mohammed and Kekere or whatever you call them made that day, it was a sham judgment given by a Supreme Court that we are supposed to have heard. But today, the Supreme Court is the largest talk in the Committee of Nations.
If you look at this Ehediohas approach, it's just like allowing God to do whatever he likes. Because I think that what happened in Imo State is a kind of coup conducted by the legislature. What is it called? By the judiciary. You see, it's a judicial coup, and they know why they did it. And if they don't review that case, in fact, I think that generations yet unborn will still have to hear what the judiciary of today did. And when time comes, they themselves will have themselves to blame.
Still from the Monday Telegraph, IPPIS, ASU vows to down tools over hotel salaries, the integrated payment system. But ASU says no, we already have something that is working for us, let that be. Now they are threatening to go on strike. This is not good for us.
This is irrational, because that is trying to institute that they are ghost workers something. Because if they use
the system, of course, ghost worker syndrome.
This IPPIS is a mechanism for checking ghost workers, but they themselves are trying to say our ghost worker system must thrive for us because we are making a ghost worker system. GWS. It's working against the IPPIS. It's working well for them. Apart from the search for marks in the academic sector, ghost worker syndrome system is another good thing that is giving them money. So government should stamp its feet on the ground. That thing is not supposed to.
Okay. From the Daily Sun of Monday, 2023, Southeast deserves to produce next president, Yakasai. I mean, this man is known hot and cold.
No, that's Yakasai for you. That's Yakasai. But whatever happens,
yet he thinks that the Southeast must have
Nigerians united front. If Nigerians believe in truth, if Nigerians believe in justice, if Nigerians believe in equity, let all Nigerians do for the Southeast what we did for the Southwest. Immediately the military left the government of Nigeria. We were able to allow and get 2 presidential candidates from the Southwest, and that was what led to Obasanjo becoming the president of Nigeria. It is right, it is responsible for us to have the political parties to have candidates for presidency from the Southeast. Okay. That's the only way to bring peace in this country.
Okay. Corruption, killing Nigeria, Catholic bishop. That's a given.
No, and the issue of corruption killing Nigeria is an understatement. Corruption is Nigeria, and it is all the way from the presidency.
And let's not forget about the recent rating by the Transparency.
Yes.
Because the presidency rejected that.
No, they should reject it. Corruption is from the presidency.
Why wouldn't they reject it since they are trying to cover their faces?
Now there's a very interesting but sad picture element of Ammo Plank, building materials market in motion. We saw that a while ago. If you can see, I mean, that market is. And let's not forget that recently Omar had same thing happen. Same building materials market situation. And the mountain has been especially dry and persistent. So the market authorities should take care and see to it that we have facilities. But it's unfortunate that when these things happen, the firefighters and the fire trucks they are not really, and look at, I mean, everything goes up in flames.
There will be no water.
No recovery,
And you find out that big markets, for example, big international market, doesn't have a fire now. Just to see to that. And you find out that most of the multi-millionaire businessmen, they don't even have extinguishers. Because as simple as that. Of course, it will cost them money, and they want to
safety.
Yes, but they want to gather all the whole money in this Nigeria. But small amount of money that can help prevent this type of hellfire on earth. They say no, it costs too much.
So, okay. We have to move on. From the nation, UK seeks proper use of 3.5 billion Delta cash. That's $9.7 million. Now we are being dictated to on how to use our money because our leaders probably were irresponsible. The first place to keep these monies out.
You see, the issue is that they are right to have said what they are saying. We have been collecting their patronage. What has happened to it? We are not aware. It's either when it is brought home, it is reloaded.
Yeah, of course.
And goes into people's private pockets. You remember the last one that came up? When we started, it was even with the press, we started talking. Malami was denying that it hasn't come. Until the government of Switzerland said, no, we have released that money.
Release it to you.
We're back. You know? So later he now said, oh, okay, yes, I have seen it. That's not. These are the kind of people we have.
UK.
In the level of power.
Yes, they are taking the right steps because this is money that was looted. If you send it back without them dictating how to use it, it can only go into 1 or 2 person's private pockets.
And that's it.
It will be rerouted.
Yes.
Okay. Still from the nation of Monday, no cabal controlling my government, says Buhari.
I disagree.
I see.
Buhari is controlled by the cabal. We elected Buhari, but he is not the one governing this country.
But the man is speaking that I am not going to...
He is just saying something just to confuse people.
Leah Sharibu's father, we have surrendered our faith to God. The poor man is crying out.
Now, let's come to this.
Now, a recent report had it that the young lady has been married out to a commander and has even gone as far as putting,
to bed. I have a question to ask. If Leah Sharibu was Buhari's daughter, will she not have been recovered and brought back? If Leah Sharibu was the chief of staff daughter, will she not have been recovered and brought back? Because she was a Christian, when they were bringing back, they brought the Muslim girls back and then allowed her to go. They said they were working on that. And you can let me remind you, remember a Muslim girl went to Saudi Arabia with cocaine. And immediately she was caught. It was then the government of Nigeria now started to know there's a syndicate that stays in the airport that puts things inside people's bags and when they go there. So that was the way that one was brought back because she was a Muslim. So it comes down to the fact that our people have to recognize. I call upon the Christians to come out en masse. We need to protest all over the country. The election issue, the slaughtering of Indimi, like a ram, and somebody is telling us the Christians should not play to the house of the enemy. Who is the enemy? The enemy within.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. At this time, we shall go for a break. When we return, Media This Week will continue. We'll open the line so that you can call in and make your contribution. Please stay tuned to Media This Week on MCL TV. See you right after the break.
Abia State with posters. not defecate on our streets. Do not litter Abia State.
My brothers, I say wetin man go do for this world wey people no go talk. If you chop,
Do not urinate in public places.
you no chop, dem go talk. Wetin make you do for this world? I say make we go do the things wey we carry for heart. Na so world want am. Abi no be so?
Keep Abia State clean. This message is brought to you by MCL TV.
Thank you so much for staying with us. If you have just joined us, this is Media This Week on MCL Television. At this point, we'll open the line so that you can call in and make your contribution on the program. Gentlemen, looking at Tuesday 28th of January from the Telegraph, very strong headline. From the Senate, Nigeria's security architecture has failed. This is coming from the Senate. Lawan, seek urgent restructuring of security system. Buhari spends $1.2 billion on aircraft munitions procurement. Brutal, no going back until insurgents are subdued. This is the Senate talking now.
Yes, I think we have a problem here. Brutal will always come to tell us he's going to subdue. For over 4 years, he has been telling us anytime there's a reaction, the people react that nothing is happening, he will now come out and say, look, we are going to subdue. The question is, the resources that are given to the army, how are this money being utilized to procure the equipment? Most times you find out that, are we sure these equipments are procured? So that how come that the Boko Haram people will have better equipment than even our own soldiers to go to war? That's one other thing. Two, the issue of insecurity. This present regime of Buhari cannot handle Nigeria's security. It was one of the campaign promises that was given to us. And for over 4 years to 5 years now, he has failed. In other tribes, in other societies, a government that has failed the nation will do what? Take the honorable part and resign. But if he fails not to resign, please let the National Assembly, if they are really
But this statement is coming from the Senate now.
Yes, it's not only problem. They said that they should do the needful. The needful is to start impeachment process towards making sure that the president gives this administration leaves. Okay. That's the way it is.
I think that the National Assembly has started well by identifying the fact, admitting that the security of the nation has failed. It is precarious and anything can happen as a result of this particular issue. And that is the number one reason for which Honorable Abaribe has asked the president to resign. It is not only Abaribe that is saying that Buhari should resign. Every man on the street is saying it.
Hello, I think hello, yeah, good morning. Your name and where you're calling from? Good morning. Okay, please, can we hear you? Go ahead. We can hear you. We can hear you. Go on.
want to commend you guys for the program.
Thank you.
And I want to say that the industry to be very organized.
Okay.
And that even as we see, we still have a lot of more questions to ask. And these more questions are based on the presidency. In function, was able to not to realize that we have not had any election so far. And that the sham that we tolerated and completed, we come around to also as a victim. Then that the current president of now militarizing and putting back the legitimate government for the democratic system, the Iraq and also I want to commend all those that have protested to leadership that was never and I say that is sort of people out of the
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's a call from Omar. The lines are still open. You can make your contribution. Thank you so much for that input, Mr. Ogunwusi. Still on Telegraph Tuesday 28th, Kobe Bryant, World Peace Tribute, Trump, Obama laments deaths. That wonderful athletes.
Kobe,
in an helicopter crash with a daughter. So sad.
Yes.
So sad.
One of the legends of basketball.
Lakers. So sad. Okay. I think we have that. The calls are really in. Hello, morning. Please, when you call, don't forget that this is a live set. When you call, please drop the volume on your television sets so that we can hear you and you can hear us to avoid reverberations. Thank you so much. Lagos bans Okada tricycles on 50 highways, bridges. Gentlemen, you can.
It was a good.
I think it's a good initiative.
But did they equally think of the fallout in terms of unemployment?
Yeah.
No.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Please, your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Baba. I'm calling from Aba.
Okay, please, your contribution.
My own contribution is about our president.
Okay.
Our brother, our leader, there is no provision in this country. Every day, if you watch in this country, every day, people are killing. And that people that are not people are killing is a woman being like us. Woman being like people. Woman being like other people. They are not complaining because any day they show one of the children or children together, you will see that the president will do something. So this is a mistake. And that is our mistake well. Our president is supposed to resign. Let the president continue. This is one of the presidents and he's not doing well. Another person can die. This world is trying. Let's think it's a different other person who can die and protect Nigeria and give us the peace.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You can see how people feel, how strong people feel about security. Insecurity. Insecurity in Abuja is insecurity anywhere in Nigeria. You can imagine. So thank you so much for that contribution. Of course, Lagos State banning and unemployment, gentlemen, the population in Lagos.
Yeah.
Well, we wouldn't allow what is illegal to continue because then there has to be a balance.
Yes. The issue there is that there are some major rules that Okada should not apply
because of the
for their own welfare and for the safety of the people they are carrying.
Okay. From the nation, still of Wednesday, Imo PDP chairman joins APC.
Is
it a case of bread and butter?
Is a town coach. Some people don't have more integrity.
Such politicians,
they don't have integrity. They are town coach.
They are like harlots. They don't have
fair weather.
They are not human beings.
Yes. They don't know anything about ideology.
They are worse than animals.
They are just going there for money.
Okay.
That's the
headline. He has moved.
That's a move.
More states confirm spread of Lassa fever. Gentlemen. Coronavirus death toll hits 81. This was as at Wednesday.
It's gone
can see it's gone up. People fall on the streets in some parts of China as a result of, Okay. We must prevent another civil war, says Oshibajo.
Is it by causing it? You don't prevent
civil war or whatever is as a result of misgovernance, and this regime is giving us misgovernance.
Let's not forget that Oshibajo was here. I think the Center for Politics and all that. Then the governor was there. There was a picture element in the papers of he came in on on that, and that's where he made this statement.
But the issue is that the present government is trying to replay all those anomalies that led to civil war. That's my own concern. Yes, we do not want civil war, yet the government is replaying all those things that led to civil war.
Okay. Man lynched for shooting wife dead in Abia.
So we should have.
The community just lynched him.
Let him go.
It was just lynched, and there was no issue about that. But that is still jungle justice, gentlemen.
But which one is the worst one?
Still jungle justice.
Why must he shoot the wife?
Okay. From the Sun, President Igbo shouldn't repeat past mistakes, says Ngige.
Don't mind Ngige is.
They are saying we shouldn't mind him, but the media has reported his statement.
Ngige could not be talking nonsense.
You see, they made the headline.
They cannot be talking nonsense.
He's speaking on behalf of his stomach.
The
prayer of the piper.
Husband killed and Miriam Sander to die by hanging. Remember the young lady who killed the former PDP chairman's son? She's to die by hanging. That's what the courts have said.
Okay, so rest in peace.
She's not there.
She deserves it.
Fears as Lassa fever spread to Adamawa, Kogi, Kaduna, Osun. Gentlemen. 29 deaths reported. Even though Mwahai was reported recently.
Yes.
NECO authenticates Senator Bell's results. Remember, he was sacked by. Then he went up to seek an appeal. Okay. Masol beam to launch new security outfits. Wait a minute.
They are not good actors. They are not good actors. They should keep quiet.
Wait a minute.
They should keep quiet.
Remember this was not done that day in Trump.
Yeah, they should keep quiet, please.
Well, I think we are talking about security outfits of the southeast. We are not talking about
gentlemen.
That's like this. No, Amateku is talking about this herdsmen. So just like when they are talking about
Sharia comes to rule over Amateku.
That's that.
Plans it Christian agenda. It has no religious coloration, says Oshun.
They are used not a religious agenda.
Do they want to tell us that all the Yoruba governors are Christians and all the members of Amoteku, they are all Christians?
Okay. From Wednesday, Thursday, sorry. It says Imo Magic, Speaker 700 defect to APC.
Yes, that's what these are people that lack integrity. These are people that can be bought with 5 naira. These are politicians that we have good politicians in Nigeria, but we have this one. This crop of defectors are bazaar politicians. History will never remember them because they are nobodies.
Okay. Amidst the federal government from the nation, amidst federal government to build Port Harcourt Maiduguri rail line.
How long does it take Amechi, who is from River State and who is a minister for transport, for their rail line to start? When the other ones have been inaugurated, or why didn't they come and inaugurate the one of Port Harcourt to Maiduguri rail line? They aren't focusing on the way where the man that plays the pipe at the tune. That's what they are focusing.
Okay.
And they are forgetting the people here.
From Thursday, 30th of January, from the nation, coronavirus, federal government, Anambra ban China travels. Is that possible?
But for the benefit of our health, they should stop.
Yes, it's not good for
Okay.
now.
America has banned their own.
Enugu Imo to pay 3,000 new minimum wage. Okay, commendable.
Yes, commanders.
PDP, Imo Assembly defectors have lost their seats.
By right, that was supposed to be.
It should be so, because these people that have sold their birthright because of peanut.
Okay.
Because of
Governors Forum, Southeast Joint Security Outfit ready.
Please, we want to see it. I am out.
Okay. Presidency attacks Abaribe for asking Buhari to quit.
The presidency has no moral right to attack Abaribe for asking Buhari to quit. Buhari came and told us in the campaign of 2015 that he was going to give us security. And that when he took the oath of office for security, when we voted for him, with a change mantra, we all voted for him in 2015 to become our president. And he told us he was going to give us security. Nigeria has become a killing field since he came into power. So since he cannot protect us, he better resign.
Okay. And
if he wants to resign, let the Senate, let the House of start the impeachment process for him to leave.
Okay. I think that the voice of Abaribe is the voice of Nigerians. Let him heed.
Okay. Still from the nation, jealous wife set self ablaze. What jealousy can do. From the Telegraph, federal government set to repatriate fresh $321 million Abacha loot.
Yes. I welcome the return of the loot, but we will not be happy to find it looted again by people in government. Let us know. They have to give us a comprehensive report of how these monies that has been coming back from the Abacha loot is being utilized.
Okay. And my worry with Abacha loot is that Abacha loot is being repatriated because he is dead. There are several other past heads of states that are richer than Abacha, that looted more than Abacha. Let the EFCC go for such loots, because we have so many of them. Abacha's loots were spotted because he is dead. If he were to be alive, nobody would have.
Very quickly, electricity consumers to pay more as discos high tariff. The electricity is not even there. The power supply is not even there. And
our people should refuse to pay. That's the only way out. We refuse to pay.
NYSCDG call members to get 33,000 monthly allowance. I think that's a good development.
That's a good one.
Okay, that's a little bit above the minimum wage. Okay, going to Friday, from the New Telegraph, PDP escalating killings to overthrow Buhari, APC chair.
APC government is a government of lies and propaganda. They just want to say this in order to cover their how do I put it? Their inability to protect this country. APC as a government should resign because they have not performed.
There's still more on that headline.
Yes.
NSA, National Security Advisor, security situation unpredictable. That's
Yes.
Precarious. President meets with Security Council, Jonathan. PDP call for president's resignation apolitical.
Yes.
Ohaneze Afenifere, one service chief sacked. KCF, it's uncharitable.
It's not uncharitable.
Now, the statement by APC is just chaff. Do they want to tell me that these criminals that are killing, that the Fulani cow rearers are
PDP members? Or are they not BATL? Where the president is a patron of BATL, and they are all from his pride.
We must talk with good conscience.
Okay.
Things that will contribute to the
quickly from the Daily Sun. Imo boys counts as much against Supreme Court. Protest is still ongoing.
It should be continuous.
Blackout at Port Harcourt Airport as bushfire damages high tension poles. Coronavirus. Senate wants isolation of travelers from China. Insecurity. Federal government 6 states LG's cooperation.
In what way?
If the LG was working, probably
keeps mum
on the field of service chiefs. Obaseki Oshono the clash over alleged assassination plot. This is from The Nation. Gentlemen, these two men are still quarreling. How do you review the papers? How do you, assess the media performance this week?
The media performance, very strong issues, and they were able to get them, in the forefront. I give kudos to the media. 98% correct.
Okay.
Let them go further and make sure that
the media in Nigeria have usually been doing the right things, but let the leaders listen.
Okay, thank you so much, gentlemen. It's been an interesting one on the show, and we raised very strong issues as they have been published by the media. Thank you so much for being on the program today. And this is where we draw the curtain on today's edition of Media This Week on MCL TV. My name is Emeka Chibu. Stay tuned for other interesting program on MCL Television, your number one station in Abia State and indeed in the Southeast. Till we come here at the same time next week, do have a lovely weekend. Goodbye.